Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to devlog number 3, showing off some of the latest features for this log. So let's just go ahead and start up the game. Okay, so first things first, I've now implemented a very simple random map generator algorithm. Basically what it does is it just places first the start and end points, and then it adds checkpoints to just random spots in the map. Some of the restrictions is that checkpoints cannot overlap with other checkpoints, and also it cannot overlap with the start and finish points. So I've went ahead and created a hotkey. So if I press 2, then it will just keep randomly generating a new map. So you see I just pressed it and it just generated a new map. The issue is that if you go over 6 checkpoints, the mapping algorithm becomes very slow, because for so basically I've implemented a breadth first search, and for each search step, or for each so if you think about it as a tree, each checkpoint adds an additional depth, and since each checkpoint can have 4 different spots where you can go to, each additional checkpoint increases the search space by like times 4. So it's like 4 to the power of the number of checkpoints that you have. So yeah, it increases, I believe it's called exponentially. So if we go ahead and move it down to 6, it should run way faster. And in the actual game, the maximum will probably be either 5 or 6, because if it's any higher, then the game will just be too long. It won't be a very pleasant playing experience. So yeah, now I have this, and then if I hold 2, it generates the map quite a bit faster. Alright, and then next, I've also added the ability to path with rocks. So let's just move this down to one checkpoint and 1 rock, and let's go ahead and decrease the map width and map height. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Should start up. When you add a rock, the pathing algorithm takes quite a bit longer, because for each rock there's actually about 1, 2, 3 times 4, so it's about 12 additional points that you can search in the search space. So each additional rock may add about 12 to the power of the number of rocks that are available. There are quite a bit of things I can do to improve it. So far, I have a breadth first search algorithm, which I've kind of fine-tuned, and it's kind of similar to Dijkstra's now. I think we can improve it even further and make it an A-star search. So it should be significantly faster once I've implemented that. And as you can see, it just took a really long time to generate a map at that time. And that's because I haven't really refined the map generation part that well yet. Okay, so cool. So now we have a map that's working. Some issues that are possible, I think, with the rock is that it can cover the finish or the start or the CP1. And I haven't adjusted the algorithm to account for that yet. So that's the next thing I'll be doing. I also want to add the ability to just place rocks myself, so it's way easier to test. So if I press 2, it generates a new map. Okay, this doesn't... Oh! Okay, yeah, an issue can occur if I hold 2 for too long, because it tries to generate a map, and then it'll try to generate a path, but then if you hold 2 for too long, it resets the map. So then you're really trying to find a path for the older map, which is now gone. So yeah, that's what happened here. So you see there's a null pointer exception. Actually, no, I believe this occurs because there's no, it cannot find a path that works. Okay, so anyways, here you see that the rock does affect the pathing. This is quite a bad example though. So let's go ahead and actually, let's comment this out. And I'll copy and paste this. Let's go ahead and go down to where the game logic is. I really need to clean this up as well. So, okay, I specify the game map and then shortest point, get shortest path. Great. And now the rock. Point 5.3. Okay, so let's just do this without the checkpoints. Let's just go ahead and run it. Cool, okay, oh. So that is a ways off. This should be, let's see, so this is 5, 4, 3, 2. So 2, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. So yeah, now you see a very clear example of it, of the rock affecting the pathing. So the way that the pathing of the rock works is that in the searcher algorithm, we basically create points at these corner places. So there's a space below here. Actually, I could zoom in a bit further. Let me try to do that. So zoom in camera, and let me make this lower so I could zoom in even further, 0.1. Okay, cool. So the way that this works is that it creates at the corner places pathing points that the search algorithm can search through. So it'll create one at the bottom here, one at the diagonal, and one at the left side here. And then same goes with this side. It creates one at the top, one at the diagonal, and then one here. And same for this corner and this corner. And if I actually go ahead and adjust the point precision, you might be able to see it a bit clearer. So let's do 0.5. And it takes a while to run because my computer lags quite a bit when I record. So yeah, now hopefully this is clear. There's a point at 0.5, so it's here. There's a point at the diagonal, so it's going to be 0.5, the hypotenuse of this triangle here. This right triangle will be 0.5. And so yeah, it finds this to be the fastest path, which I think it is. It makes sense. So yeah, that is basically all for this devlog. The next step that I'll be doing is adding the feature to place rocks so that you can affect the path length. Just adding some general controls, and also I think maybe improving the searcher algorithm. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Bye.